You're watching the Lindo's Bermuda School Sports Federation Table Tennis and Rugby Championships on Channel 82.
Well, Dwayne, we're here at the Bermuda High School's Table Tennis Tournament. Looks like it's a good turnout. It's a lot of enthusiasm. See a few prospects. So what are your thoughts?
My name's Dwayne Hill. I'm the president of Bermuda Table Tennis Association. This is my first year looking in on this tournament that they're having for the schools. I'm very impressed with the turnout. It looks like it's going to be a good one.
Well, as you know, Dee, we just came back not too long ago from the North American Teams competition, and we got the opportunity to see quite a few talented young players, and it's good to see that there is some enthusiasm and there's some prospects amongst the youth. As you know, we're trying to develop the sport in Bermuda, and we believe that the youth are the key.
Yeah, for sure. That's what we're here for, looking for new talent. As the president, it's my duty to build up the sport, because the sport has been defunct for like a few years now. And, you know, I've always felt that, you know, you have to start from the grassroots and bring the talent up from the youth. Yeah.
So, all in all, it looks like there's a good tournament that's going to be taking place. Unfortunately, we see that last year's champion wasn't available until late, and he's not going to be taking part. So, at the very least, we'll have a new champion.
Yeah, it's unfortunate Paul DeShields couldn't make it here on time. I hear that there was some time delay or miscommunication between his school coach and everything, but it looks like I said, we will have a new champion, and we're excited about that. All right, Jay, here we have Fabio Pacheco and Cameron Gordon, table number 2. This is the first round.
Looks like both players are happy to let the other take the initiative. Seems like we could be in for some long rallies as both players seem to be employing the tactic of keeping the ball on the table and letting the other make the mistake. We see a mistake from Pacheco.
Yeah, they're very cautious.
Yeah, Pacheco seems to have some difficulty. He seems to want to use his forehand on the backhand side. Seems very adept at imparting underspin on the ball, forcing his opponent to make mistakes.
Just like culture.
Gordon falling into error, trying to block that one back on the table. Didn't compensate for the side spin. Again, Gordon playing a bit too passive in that time. Pacheco tried to impart a bit more spin and cause problems for Gordon, but was over-aggressive.
It's a very unorthodox shot that Pacheco is imparting on the ball, but it seems to be working.
Right. The rules of the game, of course, require that the opponent serves twice and serve is rotated after every 2 serves. So we have Pacheco again, very unorthodox technique, definitely forehand dominant.
Defensive.
Yeah. Gordon seems to be attempting to be as consistent as possible, keep the ball on the table, and look for his opportunity to attack.
Yeah.
Consistency paid off. One more time.
10-6 Gordon.
And there we have Gordon seizing up on a loose return and putting that away as he should. The ball was high, it was above the net, and he took full advantage of it. All right, I have with me Zachary Young, former champion of the Bermuda High School Table Tennis Tournament, and Mr. Paul DeShields as well, who's the most recent champion. We have before us a match between Joshua Linegay and Mark Rodriguez. Mark is representing Cedar Bridge Academy.
No, Mark's Barkley.
Barkley, sorry. And Joshua is representing Soltis. Mark looks like he's playing for a hard paddle, Zachary.
Yeah, you could hear it. It's like really clicky. Very woody.
Hard bat is not capable of imparting as much spin as modern offensive rubbers, which are made of rubber and sponge. But he seems to be doing a good job keeping the ball on the table.
Yeah, he has a natural reflex for the sport. Even though hard bat isn't able to produce as much spin, it could. If you're good enough, you could get it over with it. It's very capable of doing that.
Yeah. All right, before us we have a match about to commence. We have Kenai Douglas and Zaire Birchall, both of Cedar Bridge Academy. We're now entering into the playoffs, where we have best 2 out of 3 competition. I have with me former champion from Bermuda Institute, Paul DeShields. Paul, what do you think of the competition?
I think this year is a very adverse competition. This year is many different styles, many different paddles. It's just a all-around variety of players today. I'm seeing some hard bats. I'm seeing some rubber. So it's a pretty good tournament.
Okay. So it looks like we're getting underway. The normal way is to have the other player decide which hand the ball is in, and the winner chooses to serve. I think so. I'm not sure.
Good night. This one.
All right. So Kenai serving, looking to take the initiative. He had an opportunity. The ball was there to be struck. So we have Zaire forced into an arrow on his backhand side.
Kenai seems like a more backhand-oriented player.
Yeah, he does. He definitely seems to want to favor his backhand. It seems to be his most consistent wing. That time, perhaps forced that shot.
Nice. Oh no! Nice drop shot, but it was returned by.
Great shot. Great shot. It was there. He took the initiative. He put it away. Ball was high. did exactly what he was supposed to do. A little too aggressive that time.
Forehand top spin goes off by Kanai.
Yeah, he didn't quite read that one.
Short serve into a nice rally by, and Zaire hits it off the table.
Yeah. Neither player really comfortable with their footwork. They both seem to be happy to be stationary, which is a detriment, particularly given the reaction times in table tennis.
The footwork is very vital in table tennis, especially on a higher level, because if you don't move, then the ball would be out of your reach like every time. So yeah, footwork is very important. And it's 10-8 to Kanai. Into a nice rally.
Oh, that was.
Zaire goes for the smash but misses.
That was a good decision. He attempted to run around his backhand and take it on his forehand, which is something you see employed at the higher levels. Unfortunately, his timing was a bit off, and he missed what was a good opportunity.
Kanai had. Zaire had Kanai on the defensive, and Kanai ended up hitting it to the net. Backhand serve by Kanai. Nice backhand.
Zaire seems to be finding his rhythm.
Yeah, he's getting into the game. Nice rally by Kanai and Zaire.
Zaire going for consistency and placement rather than power, but that time he was a bit presumptuous, thought the point was over.
Yeah, Kanai got a bit of luck, hit it into the net. Zaire popped it up, hit it down to the angle, which is very hard to get.
Good, nice. Great setup.
Nice top spin smash by Kanai.
He realized that he was in position to take the initiative. He realized that Zaire was out of place, and he stepped around and took advantage with his forehand.
Very good.
Well executed.
Zaire goes for the smash, but hits it into the net. Good attempt.
Kanai.
Self-error, hits it into the net. Once again,
he tried to change the spin that time, part more underspin. Didn't come off.
And Zaire tries to lob it, but goes off the table. Nice angle by Kanai. Smashes it, and Zaire gets it back and forces Kanai into an error.
Again, a common mistake. Presumed the point was over, relaxed, and the ball came back to his surprise.
It's 8-4 to Zaire. 4-point deficit. Nice backspin, backhand by Kanai. Forces Zaire to hit it off the table. Nice top spin to Zaire's far forehand. Makes him stretch. He returns it, but then smashes it down the same spot, cross court. Backhand by Kanai goes off the table. Zaire goes for the smash, but forces himself into an error by hitting it off the table.
Yeah, he had 4 points in the bank. He chose to go for the winner on that one, knowing that he still had 3 opportunities to close the game out. And it's all tied up at 1. Correction, Zaire walks away a 2-0 winner. Zaire, congratulations. That was an excellent win. How do you feel?
I feel good. That was a nice excellent win. Comparing was easy, but I didn't take my all on him. So yeah.
Still got something left in the tank.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. It looked like you were aiming to go for consistency and placement, getting your opponent out of place and then looking for an opening.
Yes, that's what I was trying to do. But obviously he was just on his backhand, just trying to hit it back at me. And I couldn't really get to him, but yeah.
Well, it paid off in the end. It doesn't help. I mean, I guess it helps that you're a tall guy. You got a pretty good wingspan, so you're able to reach a lot of balls.
Right, yeah.
All right, Zaire, well, congratulations. Look forward to you progressing.
The Bermuda School Sports Federation Table Tennis and Rugby Championships brought to you by Lindo's.